premiere next year. The movie that's taken longer to film than Heaven's Gate. But it costs a little less than Heaven's Gate, I'm pleased to say. My guest is Alan Glatz, he's the producer, and Tom McManus, who's also taking part in the film. So welcome to you both. And it's happening, is it? It's actually happening. The movie's coming out.
It's actually finished, yeah. We're premiering on the Philharmonic Hall on the 25th of March.
And sadly, and I mean this question sincerely, sadly, it's a good job because the way things are going, we'd all been dead by the time it came out. But unfortunately, quite a few of the people in it have passed away since.
Six now. Six people, yeah.
So let's explain the basic idea. The film is called Four Gits and a Guitar. Blockbuster, the movie.
Yep.
So Alan, tell us how it all came about.
It was his fault.
Tom, of course, is from the New Image Group.
That's right, yeah.
Great
Tom
band.
phoned me up some time ago. We did a few little sort of YouTube videos, 3 minutes long, something like that, and he came up with this idea to do one with Blockbuster. And it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's a bit longer than 3 minutes now.
Yeah.
We couldn't get the chariot race in. It was just didn't have the time. But it was down to him. It was all his idea of what to do, and then we just sort of joined together and collaborated to get the whole thing done.
So basically, the film is about a search for someone, isn't it, Tom?
It's basically for the older set of Merseyside, the older men and women who we refer to as men of and women of a certain age. And all the ladies are seen all over Merseyside with the main character, Buster, and all the men are rather miserable, you know, stuck at home. And the Four Gits and a Guitar, the lads from New Image, myself and the other lads, Dave Graham, Stan Metcalf and Charlie Newport. And we've pledged to run Buster out of town, but the trouble is we're not very good at it. So the women are having a go, the men are having a go, there's phone-ins on the radio, there's all kinds of madness, and it's just a good work of fun, with no offence to anyone.
It features a galaxy of Merseyside performers. I nearly said stars, but we're not. Including Kev Seed, Stan Boardman, Leslie Butler, Michael Stark, myself, Billy Kinsley, Gary Murphy, and many, many more. And this young man, Charlie Lansbury.
I tried so hard not to show that you're my everything, but you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. Thanks, mate. Thanks very much.
All right, mate. Another victim of Buster, eh?
Buster, don't mention him to me, mate. I can't stand the man. I was doing great till he came along.
Go away. What were you like?
You don't want to give too much away.
No, don't give too much away. That was Charlie. I'll give you 8 to 1. He was busking.
In Hamilton Square, actually. Yeah.
And I mean, I did something with it, and the thing was, we knew nothing about it till we turned up. It wasn't here's a script or nothing. It was.
Oh, don't tell them that.
It wasn't. Here's what I want you to do. Get on with it.
Yeah. No, it was to a loose script, shall we say.
Scenario.
And then we asked people to come and bring something to the table, which everybody did. We even had Howard Kendall, who was a lovely man. It was a great opportunity, the only opportunity I'd have had to meet him. And him and Roy Evans, they did a full day for us, filming, and they didn't have a clue what it was about. But towards the end of the day, filming, the two of them said, "We get it now, we get it," and they really enjoyed it.
As it was in a hip clinic, it probably could give him a bit of a hint, didn't it?
Yeah, and that was yeah.
Well, I know my wife Leslie appeared in it, and
Yeah.
I've not the faintest idea what she did in it either. But we have a little clip here might explain something to me.
Hello, love. Can I help you?
Hiya, love. I hope so. My husband's been missing for over a week.
Your husband?
Yeah, love.
What's his name?
Buster.
Buster?
Yeah.
What's his second name?
Oh, give us a break, lad. I've only been married over a week. I don't even know the colour of his eyes.
Where were you married?
Gretna Green.
Gretna Green?
It does go on a bit longer. These are all what we call in the business teasers, aren't they?
Sound bites.
How many local acts have you counted? How many local acts are in it?
With the musicians, I haven't counted, but there must be 60 or 70, I think,
Something like that.
with all the musicians.
Yeah.
People you just mentioned before, Gary Murphy, he's done 2 songs. He's wrote the opening song and a song for, there's a dance-a-thon, and his song is used in that. Kenny Parry's wrote stuff for it. You've got Albie Donnelly, a supercharge. He came and did a bit. He virtually lives in Germany now, but he came over and did a bit for us. Dave Dover, Billy Kinsley's in it.
So Alan, as the producer, and probably the financer, I would imagine.
Well, we're co-producers on there.
Co-producer.
Financer as well, nothing.
What is the end result? Well, we've all seen this at last, in fact.
Yeah.
Where does it go from there?
We don't know.
We don't know. We're obviously very pleased with it, but we're in close. We're bound to be pleased. But people who've been privy to seeing the parts of it are very, very pleased with it. And we're going to premiere it, and we'll see from there. We do intend to sell it on DVD at some stage,
Great.
whether it'll be then or later.
Well, you're bound to cover on DVD, because even if just the cats buy a copy, you could retire millionaires.
Yeah. But all the proceeds, and we mean all the proceeds, are going to the Marina d'Aglio appeal, because everyone has partaken freely, you know,
Free of charge, yeah.
and ourselves, we've bore the cost, and the cost wasn't great because it's cost us nothing.
Just 4
We've
years
done
of
it.
our lives,
It's cost
really.
us our time and Alan's studio, time and all that entails. But we've actually done it. We got into places that we can't believe how we got in there, can we?
We shouldn't have got into some of them, no.
Shouldn't have got in.
And I presume it'll be nice at the premiere when you actually dedicate the movie to those who passed away since.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've lost the first person to sign up for it, who, again, was a wonderful man and a great pleasure meeting him, was Herbert Howe.
Yeah.
And what a lovely man. And incidentally, if any of his girls who took part are listening, if you could get in touch with the studio here for our number, because we've got no contact for you now that
It's all closed down.
it's
now.
all closed down. We'd like to see you on the premiere. And Howard Kendall, you mentioned Mickey Finn. Mickey Finn's a few characters in it, and what a lovely man Mick was, and he's in it. And then we've lost personal friends, Alex Nelson, Vic Hamer, and our very own out the New Image, Dave Graham, who had a long battle with cancer, and during the making of the film, he succumbed to it.
It's going to be a great occasion and a sad one as well.
Both.
Yeah. It's going to be both, but I think it'll be wonderful for all their families.
I think the laughter will outdo the tears at the end of the day.
Oh, I'm sure it will, yeah.
So we'll have another clip then, from somebody else you might recognise.
Radio Merseypool 246.
Ready, Philip?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go!
It's the Philip Rogers phone-in show.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Philip Rogers Show on Merseypool 246. On today's program, we are discussing something that I'm not personally affected by, but it would appear that on Merseyside, most men of a certain age are badly affected by the phenomena that is Buster Brown. Now, before we take our first call, it's over to Guy for the traffic and weather update. Good morning, Guy. How are the roads doing?
Okay.
And that was
Michael Stark.
Michael Stark. Michael Stark, a great impressionist, great vocalist, very funny man, pure talent.
But very famous Philip Rogers, though.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I noticed on the little thing you said to me, you've got clip number 10, hot dog seller Billy Butler.
Yeah.
Having the faintest recollection of doing that.
That's why I brought you the pictures, Phil.
Well, you're selling hot dogs outside of Goodison Park, which I think is very appropriate.
Okay, so we've got the theme song coming up for you now. Tell us about that, because you were a member of a very, very famous Liverpool band, the New Image.
Yeah. And it's not the theme song, but it's a song we used to perform live over the years, one of our favourites. So for the benefit of the film, we did it with just acoustic guitar and bass. And it shows Dave, as we all like to remember him. And it shows our harmony,
Now, I think it's fair to say that the New Image retained that harmony right till the very end, because how old is this track? 4 years old?
This track is probably about. Yeah, it must be, mustn't it?
It must
yeah,
be about
it must
4
be.
years.
Well, yeah,
That's when we
no,
recorded
maybe
it, yeah.
3, yeah.
And you were all approaching your 60s then.
Oh, we're well into our 60s.
Well, there
then,
we
yeah.
are. So, I mean, to have falsetto like you've got to hear
Yeah,
is
yeah.
amazing for your age.
Oh, yeah.
So let's have the date again. Fact.
At the Philharmonic.
Oh,
is
sorry, the Philharmonic.
Philharmonic
Sorry
is
about
the
that,
25th of March for the premiere.
Okay, how do we get tickets?
You get tickets from the Philharmonic, and they're going really well. There's only a couple of box tickets left now, we're pleased to say. And we want to try and fill the place. If we can fill it, we'll get a really good amount for the charity.
Okay, so apparently everybody in the cast got a free ticket. So what are you going to do with the other 8 tickets left?
We need a bigger building.
yeah, so we need a bigger building.
Yeah.
So
Can I just give a mention to show the diversity of it? We've also got in the film a wonderful man who's Mr. Simon Scott, who's actually my hip consultant. I got a new hip off him a few years ago. And
that's payola. Or is it hipola?
Hipola. After one of the consultations, I asked him, did he want to be in my film? And he laughed. I said, your film? And I told him about it, and he said, yeah. And he's in the scene with Howard Kendall and Roy Evans. And also we've got Mexico's national manager, Juan Carlos Osorio.
That's a long story, that one.
Who happens to be a personal friend of mine. And he's in it, and he filmed his scene for us in a hotel room in Los Angeles, with an ESPN reporter.
He's posing now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, he always does. Yeah.
Filmed worldwide.
Yeah. No, but we've got
the date again is at the Philharmonic Hall.
25th of March.
25th of March. Tickets are now available from the Philharmonic Hall. Give a ring. They'll all go fast. Even if the cast just buy them, there'll be none left. Give the number a ring, and good luck to you both. I'm glad I mean, you two poured so much of your lives into this. Yeah. I'm glad it's finally come to fruition.
Thanks, Billy.
And it's also good to know that the new image LP's fetching about 50 quid, isn't it, on eBay?
Is it?